There is no way to sugarcoat it. Mercedes had one of their worst seasons in recent memory in 2022, with the car plagued by porpoising and the team just being off the pace. With the 2023 season not even begun, Mercedes has suffered another major blow. Jost Capito was one of the casualties of the team principal's silly season. Williams looks to have pulled off an absolute blinder by hiring Mercedes head of strategy James Vowles as his replacement, a man full of experience and hungry for success. Stick around to find out what the latest from Mercedes and Williams is, and will Mercedes really miss Vowles? Vowles has been synonymous with Formula One, with the Englishman instrumental in securing 9 world titles, 8 with the Silver Arrows and 1 with Brawn GP. He has also overseen 120 race victories. Now that's a pretty impressive CV. It is this experience and knowledge that Williams will be looking to draw on and improve their fortunes after a dismal season, finishing 10th in the Constructors' Championship with a measly 8 points. Vowles now arguably has one of the most challenging jobs in Formula One as he looks to bring back former glories to Williams Racing. This is an F1 team with an illustrious history, having won 9 Constructors' Championships and 7 driver titles, but none since the turn of the century. The former Mercedes employee had this to say regarding his recent appointment: "I cannot wait to start with Williams Racing. It's an honor to join a team with such an incredibly rich heritage. The team is an icon of our sport, one I greatly respect, and I am very much looking forward to the challenge. Mercedes have been hugely supportive on my journey, and we part on excellent terms after over 20 years of working in Brackley. I am grateful for everything Toto and the team have provided, and it has been such a special experience to journey together through failure and success. Williams Racing have placed their faith and trust in me, and I will do the same in return. Williams has tremendous potential, and our journey together starts in a matter of weeks." Vowles faces a big uphill battle to rectify Williams, with the team finishing last in the Constructors' Championship in 4 of the last 5 seasons. The team had hoped that the introduction of the new aerodynamic regulations would allow Williams to get back into the midfield. Still, the car lacked pace under Capito and de Maison, ultimately costing them their jobs. However, it is not all doom and gloom at Williams, with the team retaining Alex Albon's services and promoting a new exciting driver in Logan Sargent. With the current interest in F1 and the exorbitant fees the teams want new entrants to pay, it had been rumored that Doralton Capital might be looking to cash in their chips. At the end of the day, they are a private investment firm, so if they can smell a deal, they will take it. After Matthew Savage's recent statement, it doesn't look like the firm is ready to sell, though. He is one of the most highly respected talents in Formula One and will bring performance. He has been a key part of some of the most impressive feats in the sport over the past 15 years. As we continue our relentless pursuit for results, we believe that the appointment of James reinforces our dedication to ensuring we have energetic, experienced, and strong leadership as we move into the next phase of transforming Williams Racing," said Savage. Now, we can't comment on whether they will sell. We wouldn't be surprised if Andretti weren't looking at Williams as a plan B to get into F1, considering the greed of the other F1 teams. Now, one thing that Williams has been labelled is as a Mercedes B team, with the teams having close connections. Russell moved from Williams to Mercedes, and there was even a rumour that Toto's wife may have been the new team principal. Now, that would have made for some interesting race days. Not one, but 2 wolves to contend with. Vowles was quizzed on how the potential structure would work between Mercedes and Williams, and the Briton had this to say: "Williams is an entirely independent organisation," Vowles told media. "Furthermore, my success is dependent on doing a good job there. That has to be independent from Mercedes. It doesn't mean that Williams and Mercedes won't have some form of collaboration. There was collaboration before I joined, but I have to do what is best for Williams. The second you put a crisp new Williams shirt on, that's where you are. That's where your loyalty is, and that's where my success and the team's success will come from. So there's no mini Mercedes or B team or any of that notion. It's about me standing on my own 2 legs and making a success of the organization that I'm in." Toto was also adamant that Williams is not a Mercedes affiliate and had some choice words that Vowles would use if he did ask him for favors. "If I were to get involved with James and ask him to become mini Mercedes, he would tell me to get lost. There's always been this speculation that because of the Mercedes engine link that Williams was a subordinate, but none of that was true, and we never interfered in some kind of driver situation. We always understood the authority of team management in their own way, and that's why James is going to do what's good for the team, and what's good for James in order to bring them forward. He's going to be judged on the team's success, and if Mercedes is helpful, then he will talk about it. And if he feels Williams, need to have a different position, then he will stand for it. Toto and Vowles appear to have a great relationship, with only one blip in their relationship, where Vowles was forced to apologize on team radio to Lewis Hamilton after an error on his side, with Horner calling the situation bizarre. Many have blamed Massey for Mercedes losing the 2021 world title, but as Vowles was head of the team strategy, some of the blame must fall at his feet, with Mercedes not calling in their driver for fresh rubber that cost them. Now, Vowles has a strong relationship with Mercedes fans, but many believe that Mercedes' strategy was pro-Hamilton and not always the call just to race it out. That said, Toto only had warm praise for his fellow employee, with the Austrian saying this: "James has been a highly valued member of our team in his role as motorsport strategy director, playing an integral part in our success in recent years," Wolff explained. "Having worked with him since I first joined the team in 2013, I know how diligent, capable, and talented he is, and have taken great satisfaction from watching James develop and grow over the past decade. Since stepping back from the pit wall mid-season last year, he has continued to build the capability of our strategy team at Brackley, and we have a fantastic group of talented strategists who will continue their superb work in the years to come. While we are naturally sad to be saying goodbye to such a capable member of the team, I have no doubts whatsoever that he has all the necessary skills to become a fantastic team principal in Formula One. We wish him every success and are delighted that he will take this next step in his career with Williams, a strong technical partner of ours and one that has a place close to my own heart." Vowles certainly had a massive impact on Mercedes, with a glowing reception from all parties, and Williams pulled off a considerable coup to obtain his services. Still, the real question is, will Mercedes miss their head of strategy? After a year of turmoil for the Silver Arrows, a new fresh start may be the best thing for them. According to reports, they have revolutionized their W14 car. However, only some of the noise is good, with many believing they will still struggle against Ferrari and Red Bull. We are curious if this is just smoke and mirrors by Mercedes. Vowles had some great strategy calls in his career at Mercedes, most notably in Hungary and Mexico in 2019 and Spain in 2021. In Hungary, he moved Mercedes to a two-stop strategy that allowed Hamilton to overtake Verstappen and win the Grand Prix, even though the Brit had a 20-second deficit to make up. A similar approach was deployed in Spain 2019, with Hamilton winning the Spain Grand Prix for the 98th victory of his career. However, Vowles has not always been correct with his strategy, with notable errors in Austria in 2018 and Hungary in 2021. Still, in the last season, he struggled with mistakes in the Netherlands, the United States, and the Mexico City Grand Prix. The team on several occasions got it wrong, particularly with tyre choices. Perhaps this is a sign that Mercedes could do with a breath of fresh air, and that Vowles' appointment with Williams may not be the worst for the Silver Arrows. What do you think? Are Mercedes going to miss James Vowles? Comment below.